Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi Theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, today we've got a great new release from the great Divi Supreme Modules. They've just released a brand new text mask module that allows you to do some fantastic effects with your text, obviously following lines and SVGs and things. And I'll demonstrate that for you today. So let's get started. I'm going to enable the Visual Builder. Okay, and here we go. And I'm using Divi Supreme Pro for this today. If you want to learn more about it, you can do so from my affiliate link just below this video. So I've got a section here. I've got a row with two little columns in it. And I'll start from scratch and show you how to do this. So I'm going to delete my little module I've got here. I'm going to hit the little plus sign to add a new module. Divi comes as standard with all the light grey modules. When we roll down here, we've got some blue modules, and these are all the modules that come with Divi Supreme Pro, and there's about 50 of them. You also get some great extensions too that allow you to make pop-ups and things like that. The one I want to use today is the Divi Supreme text path right here. So I'm going to left click, pop that in there. And right away you can see it's added a bit of sort of curvy text there. Fantastic. I'm going to go over to lipsum.com and I'm just going to grab me a little bit of lorem ipsum here. And I'll put in my own text here. Obviously you're going to want to put your own text in. Let's pop that up there so we can see what's going on. Okay, and it's sort of cut it off where it's ending there, which is after this letter right here. Now you can make your text bigger or smaller. I'm going to leave mine just as it is, but obviously you can adjust yours how you need it. Just down below we've got several different path types. We've got a wave, which you're looking at there, an arc, circle. Obviously you've got to have the right amount of text to fill this out or change the size of your text, and we'll do that in a minute. A line, an oval shape, bit of a spiral there, and again we'd have to have more text to show you that spiral properly. In fact, let's put some more in and see what difference it makes. As you can see, we've got a spiral going on there. And you can add your own custom in there as well, which means adding in an SVG code. I've got SVG code over here of a triangle. I've got way too much text there for what I've got going on. So you can pop an SVG code in here. Like I say, this is of a triangle. And as you can see, it'll put your writing around whatever SVG you put in there. But I'm happy to have mine for the arc for this one, because I thought it'd be nice to have my little logo inside there. Now before I do that, let's roll on down. You can choose to show a path. If I turn that to on, you'll see the little line appear there, and we can design it, make it wider or smaller as we need it. I'm going to leave that there for a minute, and I'll show you some more settings with that in just a moment. If we go over to our design tab now, alignment wise, you can decide to have it left, right or center within your column. Obviously I'm going to keep mine in the center there. I've got a sort of big column here and a smaller column to the right. If we go down text path, there's that color. I like perhaps to make mine that light blue color of my logo. I've got a free color picker up here. Let's grab this color quickly. There it is. And I'm going to make mine that hex code color, the blue. There we go. And if we go down a bit, we can make it wider, so it covers everything like that. You can go absolutely crazy with it too. I'm going to leave mine, probably take it off in the end, but I just wanted to demonstrate the different things. Perhaps I like mine just slightly under like that. You can increment up and down with the little arrows, type in a value or use the slider. Size wise, we can make it bigger or smaller using this. As you can see, we've got it aligned to the center, so it'll always stay in the middle. If you've got more writing, you need to make it bigger, etc., etc. And common to Divi, if you do something you don't like it, simply select it, delete it, it'll go back to the default for you. You can twist it and rotate it more if you want to, if your angle's not right. You can spread your words out more if you need to. And it'll knock them off the end of that arc there if you need to. If you've got few words, let's just change what I've got here, and let's just delete everything past that point. So I've just got a few words there. Now we'll go back to where we were on the text path. If we go down to starting point, you can roll that where you want. I mean, I kind of have it in the middle. And you can also align your text so it starts left to right or right to left as well. But I'm happy having mine there, and the word spacing is not too bad as it was. I will replace that text. Now just below the path type, you'll also see text direction. You've got right to left, which will start it from the right there, and left to right, which seems to be the default, which will start it from the left there. I left mine on default there. Let's just get this back to how it was. There we go, fantastic. Okay, let's go back over here, and there's our text path. We've done our text path color and everything there. If we go down, we've got our title text. As usual, Divi has got a ridiculous amount of fonts. If you click on here, it'll bring up the font family for you. If you want to audition one, just simply roll over it and it'll give you an example of that script. I'm going to leave mine on the default today. And of course you can make it regular, uppercase, upper and smaller case, underline, line through, align it how you wish, and give it a color how you wish. I'm going to leave mine just like that for today. Okay, I thought it'd be a nice touch if I drop my little logo up here in the middle of that. And to do that, let's go back to our content here. We'll go to the background. And I'm going to add a little image. We've got color, gradient, image, video, background pattern or background mask. I'm going to use an image. I think I've got a logo here. I must have it's up at the top. There it is. Okay, it's rather large there. Let's roll down. I'm going to use a custom size down at the bottom here, background image size. That right there is actually going to do it. You can make it bigger or smaller by sliding it up and down. That actually worked for me fine there. And you can make it taller or shorter this way as well. Yeah, that's going to work absolutely perfectly for me. I'm just going to lose that little line there. And again, that's in our content, in the general settings at the top. That was our path, show path. I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to leave mine just like that. Great. So there's one example. I did this other example with a perfectly circular text. So let's show you how to do that. Again, it's really easy too. So let's save our changes to this one. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to delete this one. And obviously we'll add it again from fresh. And let's add a little bit of different text for this perhaps. This time I'm going to use a circle. And it's pushed my section a lot larger because my circle is pretty big there. Text direction I'm going to leave as it is. Don't really want to show any path at the moment. So I'm going to go straight over to my design. Obviously you can link any of these modules as normal by putting a link in here. And best practice as always is open in the same window if you're linking to your own site. Open in a new tab if you're linking to somebody else's site. That'll keep your site open. So let's go over to our design. I'm going to go to my text path here. And I want to shrink that down because I don't want my section to be any larger than it was. So I've got size here. I'm going to pull that back. As you can see, it shrinks down as I pull it to the left. It grows as I pull it to the right. And I'll leave that right there. Rotation wise is fine. I'm going to make my font bigger So A, you can read it, and B, it'll complete the circle. So let's roll down to the title text here. I want to make it white in color. Let's perhaps capitalize it. And now I'm going to bring the font size up. And as I'm bringing the font size up, you'll see it start to fill out the circle. And just want to increment down just a bit at the end there. It's going to be too much, too little, that's fine. And you can do another little rotate if you want to rotate it to get a bit more, to have that little gap either on the bottom or wherever. That's entirely up to you. You can do that in the text path and rotate here. If you want to change where that is, just use that. I'm going to leave mine just as it is. I think the last thing I want to do perhaps with that is just add a bit of box shadow, make it stand out a little bit more on the page. So again, go to our title text there, roll down, and here's our box shadow. Yeah, that's quite helpful. Not sure about that one. Yeah, I like that first one. And there we have it. So there's two little examples for you of how to use the new Supreme Text Path module from Divi Supreme Modules, and it really is a great addition. Let's just save this, make sure everything's going to look correct on the front end, and let's exit the Visual Builder, and there we have it. And that really is a nice little addition. You can make some fantastic banners and interesting looking text using this. I've used two fairly similar circular ones right there, but just adding things like logos and images behind can make some stunning effects. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. Once again, that's the new text path module from the fantastic Divi Supreme Modules. Check out the link below the video. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.